What if I told you that right now in Chino, California, you can get a brand new single family home up to 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms, nearly 2,400 square feet, starting from the low 800,000s. And not just any home, a Richmond American Home inside the preserve in Chino, one of the most amenity-packed master plan communities in the entire Inland Empire, with 4 resort-style recreation centers, parks, trails, on-site schools, and a town center with shopping and dining right inside the community. That community is called Journey at the Preserve, and today I'm going to take you inside. I'm going to walk you through the model homes, show you exactly where the community sits on the map, and at the end, I'll break down the pricing, the incentives, and why having the right agent in your corner on a new construction deal can save you thousands. So stay with me, this one is worth it. All right guys, so the first one we're gonna hit is called the Napoli. So this one's 1,930 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 2-car garage. So let's go ahead and take a look inside. And I might just check out the exterior, the side yard first before we go in. So this is your entrance. You got a nice little covered spot here. And typically right now, in speaking to the sales agent, this is going to be pretty much the size of your lot, of your yard. So you're going to have this L shape going across the home, around the home. Now you're going to have some other homes they're going to be either in the cul-de-sac or corner lots that are going to have bigger yards, and those do come with a lot premium. Don't know the prices on those yet, but you do have some other ones that are going to be bigger. All right, so we're going to go inside right now. All right, so this is the entrance. So we walked in through here, and if you make a left turn, we're going to go into the first bedroom. So let's check this out. So things that I'm seeing already is the high ceilings. You have a lot of natural lighting coming into the room as well. Let's circle around here. So you got your full bath there, a walk-in closet with the high ceilings here as well. I love that. Look how deep the closet goes in. So we'll go this way. You got your shower, your vanity section, and then you have your linen closet here. Okay, all doors on this. And just to let you guys know, standard what comes with the home is going to be wooden laminate floors. You're going to have carpeting in the stairs, hallways, and bedrooms. So that's what comes standard. So here's your other restroom here. This will be more for your guests. So this is the main entrance. If you have guests over, then this is where they would come. This is going to lead upstairs, but before you go upstairs, let's show you guys the main section of the house. So check this out. Look at the high ceilings here. Now I gotta ask to see what the height is here. But this is very stunning. So you come in, this is where everything happens, right? You got the great room, you got the dining room, and then you got the kitchen all the way in the back. So you got this open concept that everyone is looking for. No more of the walls dividing, splitting each of the rooms. Very old school. So now everything like this is open. So you have all these windows, you got the windows up there too. That way, you got the inflow and outflow here of traffic. So if you have guests over, you can set up patio tables on the side. You coming in and out of the home. Very open for this size of a home. And this is your kitchen. So sometimes the kitchen itself is something that sells on for most of the buyers, because if you are coming from a resale home, you probably haven't updated that kitchen in years, and here you're walking into quartz countertops, stainless steel appliances, dishwasher, farmer's sink. You have the window out here, so if you're ever washing dishes, you can be out here looking at the, daydreaming outside, or watching your kids play here on the side of the house. But check out just the openness of this is awesome, and the ceiling is what makes it even larger. Feel larger. You got a pantry here on this side. You can stack all the way up here too. So they make use out of everything. A lot of cabinets. You got your uppers. You got the ones at the bottom. 5-burner cooktop there. More drawers here. A lot of space. When the like too is like when you have this large island in the middle, having the outlets here is a huge benefit. So if you like cooking like I do, you want all this. You have all these outlets here. But if you wanted to even prepare stuff here, you can use the outlets on the island as well. And as you can see, you have it on both sides. This here is going to be more closet space. This is right underneath the stairs. What I like about these two is that you have power outlets inside the closets too. If you're decorating for Christmas or any holiday, you know how much you need outlets throughout the home. All right, we're gonna make our way upstairs. And as I'm walking up here, let me know what you guys think so far of this home. What do you guys think of these ceilings? It's amazing, I think. All right, we're getting here to the bonus room. I really love the setup here. Sometimes they make it into a game room, and in this case, they make it more of a study or an office. You come to picture working here from home. You got a nice view here. So that's the other recreational center that they have. It's right across from, from this model. But you see the tennis courts, basketball courts, and then the view from up here. All right, we'll take a peek at the secondary rooms before we go into the primary. So here you have your laundry room. Look at that, high ceilings here too. Here you have your other bathroom. Vanity section, you have a full bath there. Shower and tub. And then you have your other secondary room. So this is number 2. It's a decent size. Not sure if you guys have been to, if you're watching this video, to some of the older homes. A lot of these rooms are tiny. They have the ceilings that are not too high. They just feel very claustrophobic. These new homes right now, even if they are smaller, the height here just makes the biggest difference. All right, and one last stop is going to be the primary room. So this is your entrance here. I'm going to go ahead and scan it. Very good size room. Walk-in closet here. Here's the entrance. And then you have your primary bath. So you got your double sinks. This model has tile flooring. You got your tub, shower, toilet area, and some linen closet for all your stuff here. But loving the layout. This is why I love Richmond American. They actually are very, very good builders, compared to other builders that I've seen in the past. And this is coming from someone that worked at a builder. We competed against companies like Richmond American. I knew they were, good builders, which is why they've been around for such a long time. But that's the Napoli. Let me know what you guys think here on the comments below. We're gonna go ahead and go out to the next one. And if you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up, and I'll see you guys on the next model. Alright, so before we go into the Nesta, I wanted to show you the back side of the house, or the side of the house if you want to call it that. This is the Napoli, the one we just walked out of. So you have your 2-car garage here. This is the one we're gonna go visit right now, the Nesta. 2-car garage there. Let's go all the way around. So this is the part where I was doing my intro to this video, and the one behind me was the Nesta. So it's this property over here. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. So the Nesta and the Napoli are going to be the smaller ones that they have here. So the Nesta is 1,930 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, and a 2-car garage. All right, so I'll see you guys inside. All right, so we made it inside. This is the main entrance. This is where I just walked into, and as you come in, you make your left, and you're gonna see the great room here. So you have your kitchen, dining, and family room. So again, this is where everything happens. Let's start off here with the living room area. So again, look at the ceiling here. Super high ceilings. This makes the whole room feel a lot bigger. You don't have that claustrophobic feel. Let's take a look from this angle. There you go, living room, dining, and kitchen. And again, what I like about this too is if you're having to get together, these doors, sliding doors, let me open them up before I even show you. And I'll back up. So you can be entertaining here, cooking, you have people eating there, you have people watching TV. These doors open up, you can have your patio table set up here outside, or the kids playing. But the inside flow and the outside flow, you know, it gets all connected. Okay, so again, this is gonna be your L-shaped backyard. And these yards are meant for people that want low maintenance. You know, you don't want to do your yard anymore. You know, I grew up in El Monte. We used to have a huge lot out there, and the yard work was not fun. You had to do the front yard, backyard cutting, bushes, and here the HOA will take care of everything in the front. And the backyard, if you pave it, you have very low maintenance, so you don't have to spend your days doing yard work. So let's go into the kitchen. So again, kitchen, look at the island. You have a decent size island. Remember, this one's 1,900 square feet. Let me give you guys another scan here. You got your upper cabinets, you got your lower power outlets on both sides of the island. A lot of space. The appliances that you're getting to are going to be the GE appliances. Now, the ones that are available right now, those are going to be for July closing. And some of those already have everything kind of picked out. So your cabinets, your countertops, the color of the flooring are already picked out. But they do have a few of them that you can still make changes if you get here on time. Okay. Same concept as the other one. You have your sink here. You have a nice window. It sucks sometimes when you have a kitchen sink and you're just staring at a wall. You know, I'm a daydreamer, so you can be out here washing your dishes and checking out the mountain views, depending on where you're situated. All right, so let's tour the rest of the home. This will probably be, I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's your garage. There's no access to it from here, but it's a 2-car garage. Here is going to be a guest closet. Okay, so very easy. People walk in through here. They want to take their jackets or coats off. You can hang them over here. Obviously, you got your stairs. And here is your bath. your powder room. So you only got your sink and a toilet. And then here you have your downstairs bedroom. Again, these are big pluses because a lot of these homes here that I've been seeing here in Chino, Ontario, some of the older ones don't have bedrooms downstairs. And I know that's something that's really big for families, especially when you have, you know, your parents or in-laws moving in with you. They don't want to do the stairs, so having the bedroom downstairs is big. So you have here your walk-in closet, your sink area, and a shower. So again, this is good for elderly folks. You don't have to go over a tub. You just step into a shower. All right, so good size. Let's head upstairs. Let me know in the comments below what you guys think so far of both entrances, from the Napoli to this one here. Which one did you like better? And what do you guys think of those ceilings? I think they're pretty awesome. All right, so as we come into the landing up here, we have the secondary room, number 2. So good size, high ceiling, makes it feel bigger than what it is. You got a living closet over here. You have your other secondary room. This one's a little bit bigger. So good size on this one too. Sliding door closets. Here is going to be your bathroom here. So you got 2 sinks and bath and shower in there. And this loft slash bonus room. Again, on this one they made it more into like an office type. It's going to lead to your laundry room. You can actually see the bottom floor from here. Let's see if I can get a zoom of that without falling down. And then finally you're going to have the primary room. Again, a great size in this, a lot of windows, high ceilings. Got your soaking tub, your shower, toilet area there. Got your double sinks. Then you walk into your closet, so it's a good sized closet too. Alright, let's take one more good look at this. Alright guys, so that completes the tour of this Nesta home. Again, let me know in the comments below. So far, what do you prefer? The first one, the Napoli, this one? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys on the next home. Alright guys, so this is the Newman II. This is model number 3, and this is actually where the sales office is based out of. So this one is 2,200 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 2-car garage. Let's go ahead and see what this one looks like inside. I'm already liking this little setup here in front of one of the bedrooms. And here's your entrance, and I'll see you guys inside. All right, so we're inside the property right now. This is your main entrance. As you come in, you can swing a right. You got your powder room, which is basically just a toilet and sink. And you have the bathroom downstairs. Again, all of these so far have had this bedroom downstairs, which is great. This one even has a little patio up in the front, which is cool. You can be out here enjoying a cup of coffee over on this side. sliding closet. You have, you know, their own bathroom too. So shower, toilet, and sink. It's a good size. All right, next up is we're gonna head to the great room. Before we go in there, this is your garage. Right now it's the sales office. This is a closet, but this is where all the gatherings happen. So you have your kitchen, your dining, and your living room. Let me give you guys another shot over here of this area. So from here, the living room, got a nice little sectional here. Go across, you have your kitchen with a huge island over here, and then your dining area. And look at all the counter space, including the island here. When you're having birthday parties, Christmas, Thanksgiving, you know, you can set up all the foods over here on the island itself. Great for entertaining. Here they're gonna have their pantry. So even more space. So you have uppers, your bottoms, down here as well, up here. So there's just a lot of storage here. Great farmer sink. Oops. Now this one, you don't have your window directly behind the sink, but you got this big window over here. And if you have people over, you know, who needs a window? You got all this space to entertain. And also, so you have all this space here, and you can open up these sliding doors just like we've done with the other homes. And you have your indoor-outdoor flow. You can set up another patio table over here. And this is gonna be your, you know, your L-shaped backyard. And look at the roof from here. Got your upstairs there. All right, let's check out the upstairs now. All right, this is gonna be your guys' opportunity to let me know in the comments below which home you like the best so far. Here's a view from up here again. Such a great shot. And here we're gonna go right into the bonus room. So you can fit a nice size sectional here, a good sized TV. Make sure the kids are entertained. Laundry room area, and this one goes deep. You have a linen spot over here too. And if you're like me, you know, I head out to the gym early in the morning. I'm up by 3:30. I hate that I have to go to my closet, dig some stuff out, possibly wake up the wife. But if you had this over here, you can just set up your clothes over here. You don't have to wake up anybody. Here is bedroom number 2. It's a really good size. Great views from this one. You got your hallway bathroom, double sinks, full bath, tub and shower. And here's bedroom number 3. Surprisingly, all of these have been a really, really good size. And then finally, you have your primary room. Let's go ahead and scan this room. It's a really good size. Got your walk-in closet here. Let me give you guys another scan of the room here from this angle. This is gonna lead right into the primary bathroom. Look at this closet. Not claustrophobic at all on this. And as you walk in, you got your double sinks, a huge mirror over here. You got your toilet room area, shower here, and then you got your soaking tub on this side. Yeah, this is your toilet room area. Yeah, this is really, really nicely built. All right, guys, well, that's the end of this tour Again, let me know, guys, what do you guys think? Which home do you like best? What did you think of this one, by the way? You think it's worth the price? Even though I haven't let you know what the price is yet. All right, guys, so this is it. See you guys on the next home. All right, guys, so we finally made it here to their biggest model. This one's called the Norcross. We're here on the side of the property right now. Let's walk here towards the front. So a quick summary about the home. This one's approximately 2,360 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, 2-car garage on this one. And again, this is their biggest model. So let's go ahead and take a look inside. See you guys in there. All right, guys, made it inside. This is your main entrance, and as soon as you come in, you make that right. You're gonna see your kitchen, your dining, and family room area. But before we take a look at this, let's go this way of the hall and see their bathroom area here. You got a shower, vanity toilet, closet here. This is going to be your entrance to the 2-car garage, and again, a bedroom downstairs. I know, again, this is very important for a lot of families right now, is having something downstairs for your loved ones, either elderly or kids. Got your closet space there, a nearby bathroom, and now let's make our way into the great room area. So I'm gonna go, let's just scan it from here. I just want to have you guys feel what this feels like here. Very large. Same concept I told you guys when you have these doors open too. Combine the inflow and outflow of traffic here when you have family over. So the yards on these, you got that L shape that I was mentioning to you guys. Pop back in. So another great thing about being in new home construction too, you know, it's all the stuff that you'll be saving. Energy efficient, you know, you got solar panels, insulation within the walls, it's up to date. It's going to help you save on that cost as well. The appliances that you're getting, there's a lot of savings to look into when you go into a new construction home, especially one as nicely as built as Richmond American. You have a big island here, a lot of counter space here to be cooking, you know. You have your pantry, good sized pantry here. Got that nice one here by the farmer's sink. And here you can kind of picture preparing food here and talking to your guests while they're watching TV over here, and just a good home to entertain with. So this being the last home, out of all 4, which home did you guys like the best? Especially their entrances and the high ceilings here. All right, so before we go into the primary room, let's go take a look at some of these other bedrooms. And this one, by the way, is going to be a 3-story. Actually, let's start over here. Laundry room. Check out this room. I usually like showing this room last, but it is on the 2nd floor. So I'll show you guys right now. I don't want to be too much out of breath coming up and down the stairs. So a good sized closet. Look at this, wraps around. Soaking tub, you got your double sinks and your shower. This is so nice. And again, check out the room. All right, let's go into the secondary rooms. Here's one of them. Make sure you guys can see the ceiling. A lot of natural lighting. You got your sliding doors. These can also be upgraded to mirror sliding doors. Here's your other bathroom. This is a full bath. This is going to be bedroom number 3. This is a good size, really good size. It's almost comparable to the primary room. Sliding closet there too. This is big. This is probably the biggest secondary room I've seen so far. All right, let's head up to that 3rd floor. And here you go. So you walk in, you have a nice bonus room here. That's nice. If you really want to keep the boys, or the kids, I'm sorry, upstairs or away from the party, send them up here. Make it into a game room. And then, you know, you got your last bedroom here, so whoever the bad kid is, you can send them up here. So you have the last room on the 3rd floor. And here you get your last bathroom with more closet space here. And these windows here for the great views, as you may have right now. Now at some point, all this is going to be built out. This is all the preserve. The preserve goes from all the way out there, it jumps over this way. So at some point, maybe the next 10 years, this thing will be built out, which is why you should be buying now here at the preserve, or even Ontario Ranch. These cities are really growing, and these values of these homes are going to explode. So going back to this one, we're all set with the viewings of all 4 homes. Let me know in the comments below which one you guys thought was the best one, which is the one that you're most interested in. All my information is on the description below. You can contact me. It's always good to come in here with your agent, and I can give you a private tour of all 4 models. Or if you have one specific one that you really liked, let me know. Okay? Reach out to me. Let me give you the full picture of what the community is and who's building here, because context matters. So let's start with the preserve at Chino itself, because this is the backbone of everything. The preserve is a master plan community developed by Lewis Plan Communities, covering over 5,000 acres in South Chino. This is not a standard neighborhood. It was purpose built as a complete lifestyle community with parks, trails, schools, shopping, and resort style recreation, all designed together from the ground up. It's consistently ranked among the top selling master plan communities in the country. And when you spend time here, you understand why. There's a sense of intention to everything. The way the streets connect to the parks, the way the amenities are spread throughout, so no one is too far from anything. Now, within the preserve, there are multiple neighborhoods, each built by a different builder. Journey is the newest addition, and it's built by Richmond American Homes. If you don't know Richmond American Homes, they have been building for over 40 years. More than 210,000 homes across the country. They're known for 2 things: quality, construction, and customization. When you build with Richmond American, you just don't pick a floor plan and wait. You go through their home gallery design center and make real choices. Cabinets, countertops, flooring, fixtures. You are personalizing this home before the foundation is even poured. So here we are, the preserve at Chino, right here in South Chino off the 71. This is where Journey sits. Let me show you what's around it. All right, let's start with the freeways first, because for most buyers, this is the first question they'll ask me. The 71 is right here, basically your front door to the freeway system. From there, you connect to the 60 west towards LA, the 91 toward Anaheim and Orange County, and the 50 north to Rancho Cucamonga or south to Corona. If you're commuting anywhere in the IE or toward LA and the OC, you've got solid options here in every direction. All right, Ontario International Airport. That's about 9 miles from here. Now, if you've been driving to LAX your whole life, this changes things. Ontario has grown so much and now flies direct to more cities than ever. That's a real quality of life upgrade most people don't think about until they move here. All right, let's talk about schools. There are 2 K-8 schools right here inside the community, and Cal Aero Preserve Academy is one of them. This whole area is served by the Chino Valley Unified School District, which is consistently one of the stronger districts in San Bernardino County. Your kids are walking distance from school, and that's not something you find everywhere. All right, let's talk about shopping and dining. So right here inside the preserve, we have the town center. You've got a Stater Brothers, Chipotle, Panera Bread, one of my favorites, Kenwood's Kitchen and Tap for a sit-down dining. There's 7 Miles Tea Lab, and more spots opening up regularly. So you have groceries, coffee, a meal out, everything without leaving the neighborhood. That's the master plan lifestyle right there. And for more shopping, just a few miles out, you have Chino Spectrum Marketplace, you got the shops at Chino Hills, Ontario Mills, and Victoria Gardens. Everything you need for a full shopping day is within 10 minutes. If you're coming from LA and the OC, you already know how rare that is. All right, for you guys that like the outdoor recreation stuff or like going to parks, we have places like the Prado Regional Park. It's right here to the south. And here we're talking fishing, camping, equestrian trails, disc golf, an archery range, and 2 golf courses. Chino Hill State Park is also closed for hiking and biking. And when you want a beach day, Huntington Beach and Newport Beach are all about an hour out. So you got options. For entertainment, you have places like the Ontario Mills Mall. It has a movie theater, there's a Dave & Buster's, and there's much more to do. Victoria Gardens is your outdoor lifestyle center with dining, shopping, and events. For a family night out or a date night, you're not driving far at all. Okay, for healthcare, we have Chino Valley Medical Center as being your closest full-service hospital with an emergency room. It's about 7 to 8 miles north of Walnut Avenue. For those of you that have Kaiser Permanente, there are 2 medical office locations right here in Chino. There's Chino Grand on Grand Avenue and Chino Central on Central Avenue. Now for urgent care closer to home, Carbon Health in Chino and Providence Urgent Care in Chino Hills are both just a short drive away. You're well covered. And finally, before we leave this map, I just want to remind you that what's already inside the community. You have 4 recreational centers, the Park House, the Meadow House, the Garden House, and the brand new Club on Main. There's resort pools, fitness centers, pickleball, tennis courts, basketball courts, dog parks, a community garden, 33 acres of parks and trails woven throughout. So you're not just buying a home here, you're also buying into the entire lifestyle, and it's all outside your front door. All right, guys, so we made it here to the pricing part of the video. Okay, so as you guys saw, they have 4 models. All right, so we're gonna break it down by model. So far right now, the Napoli, which is the first one we saw, that one is 1930 square feet, 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. There's 2 homes right now that are available, one for August closing, and then you have another one for a July closing. The one for the July closing is listed at $837,275, and then you have the other one for August is listed at $841,775. Okay, next one, the Nesta. That one's 1,930 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, 2-car garage. This one also, they have 2 available, one for July, one for August. And we'll start off with the lowest one first. The one in July is listed at $859,975, and the one for August is listed at $862,975. And I'll go ahead and show you guys here on the side the actual locations of those homes. The Newman, this one's 2,200 square feet, also have 2 available right now. You have one in July for $874,275, and one for August for $878,775. And then finally, the Norcross. This one is 2,360 square feet. That's a 3-story, 5 bedrooms on that one, 4 baths, 2-car garage. July and August available ones as well. So you have the one for July, $880,775, and the one in August for $882,275. So the lowest priced home as of today right now is $837,275, and that's going to be for the Napoli, the first one that we saw. These are great options on these homes. Now let me break it down, some of the other stuff that you guys are going to be interested in. Okay, so the HOAs, there are 3 HOAs here that add up to about $255 a month. The tax rate here is estimated at about 2%. That's your total tax rate. Solar panels, to purchase them, they're going to be $21,500 if you wanted to purchase the 10-panel solar panels. If you want to lease them, depending on which home you get, it's going to be between $145 and $180 a month. Okay, right now they're having the grand opening this Saturday from this video, and they are offering $30,000 of incentives if you do work with their lender. Now, if you decided not to work with their lender and you wanted to keep your own lender, they do offer incentives there too. They're offering $20,000, which is it's a lot of money. You can use that for rate buy downs, anything you want actually. And let's see, on this one, if you wanted to go to the design center is in Irvine. And for some of the homes that have not been selected as far as having flooring, the type of cabinets, counters, you can actually, in the design center, select them yourself. So design the home yourself. And again, so right now we have the first homes that'll be closing are for July. If you guys are interested in any of these homes, let me know. Let me know. I can give you guys a private tour. I'm good friends here with the sales rep, Vanessa. A lot of the buyers that I'm getting for new construction are people coming from LA County, Orange County, that are selling their older homes and moving into something more upgraded, something that's going to save you a lot of money also, and they're energy efficient. There's just so much stuff that newer construction has to offer. So again, if you guys are interested in any of these, give me a call. We can set up an appointment and help you out with this. All right. Again, if you guys like any of these homes, if you have any comments, let me know or give me a call. All right, so here's something that a lot of buyers don't find out until it's too late. The sales rep at the model home works for the builder. They're friendly, they're helpful, and they are there to represent Richmond American's interest, not yours. That's where I come in. My representation costs you nothing, zero. My commission is paid by the builder. You don't pay extra to have me in your corner. But what you do get is someone reading that purchase contract with your interest in mind. Someone advising you on which upgrades actually add resale value and which ones you're overpaying for. Someone at your walkthrough and inspection making sure every punch list item gets handled before you hand over your money. Trust me, I know the ins and outs. I came from working at new construction back in 2006. I've been working this market for nearly 20 years. I know the preserve, I know how Richmond American process works, and I know how to make sure my clients don't leave money or options on the table. So before you go, even if you're just curious, even if you're months away from being ready, reach out to me first. One call or text is all it takes, and it protects you. All right, so there you have it, guys. Journey at the Preserve at Chino by Richmond American Homes. 4 plans, 1930 to 2360 square feet, 3 to 5 bedrooms, starting from the low 800,000s. Inside one of the best master plan communities in the Inland Empire. If you want to set up a tour, get current pricing and incentive details, or just have questions before you make any moves, call or text me. All my information is down below in the description. Drop a comment if you have any questions. I read every single one and I respond. All right, if this video helped you, hit that thumbs up and subscribe. I put out new Inland Empire content every week, community tours, market updates, buyer tips, all of it. I'm Christian Medina, your Inland Empire Realtor, and I'll see you on the next one.